Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this video lecture. Let's take a look at this example. Compute the quotient and remainder of division of the following polynomial 2x cubed plus 5ix squared minus 4x minus I by x minus I. Okay, and how we will do this is by long division. So, if you have forgotten, let us compute the quotient and the remainder of these polynomials by long division. And you notice here we have some complex coefficients here, so our polynomials are over C. That, however, does not change anything in the long division algorithm. So we write x minus I outside, and our polynomial that we are dividing to x cubed plus 5ix squared minus 4x minus I. Write that inside, and now what do? We check here. So we look at the leading terms, so these terms. So we see here x goes into x cubed, or x goes into 2x cubed goes 2x squared times, and we write the 2x squared there. Now what do? We take what we've written there and multiply it by this entire expression here and write it below what we have here. So let's do that. So 2x squared, this becomes 2x cubed minus 2i x squared. And now we subtract this expression from that expression. So let's change all these the signs, and let's add everything together. So this of course becomes a 0 plus 7i x squared and minus 4x minus I. Okay, and now we repeat. So look at the leading terms. X goes into 7i x squared. That goes in there 7i x times. And now we multiply what we have just written down with this expression and write it below here. So this becomes plus 7i x squared minus 7i squared x, but the I squared, that becomes a minus 1, so that becomes plus 7x. Okay, and now we subtract this expression from the other expression. So let's change the signs to minuses, and let us subtract. So this becomes 0. This becomes minus 11x minus I. Okay, and we repeat. So x goes into minus 11x, that goes minus 11 times, and minus 11 times minus 11i. We subtract that from that, so let's change all the signs to pluses. Whoops, there's an x there. That becomes 0, and this becomes plus 10i. Did I do that correctly? Did I make a sign mistake here? Oh, yes, that is supposed to be a minus let's just do that again. So minus 11, that becomes minus 11x, that becomes plus 11i, changing all the signs, that becomes a minus 11i, so this becomes minus 12i. Okay, and now we can read off the quotient and the remainder. So what we have written here, that is the quotient, and what we have written here is the remainder. So how do we know when to stop? We know when to stop when the degree of what we have written here is strictly less than the degree of what we are dividing by. So we are aiming to stop when the degree of what we have here is less than 1. Okay, so the quotient qx is 2x squared plus 7ix minus 11, and the remainder rx is the constant polynomial minus 12i. And now you can go check that that 2x cubed plus 5ix squared minus 4x minus I, this is actually equal to 2x squared plus 7ix minus 11 multiplied with what we divided by, x minus I, minus 12i. So here we've got the remainder, and here we've got the quotient. And our the polynomial that we divided is equal to, so this polynomial that we divided by is equal to the quotient multiplied by the divisor plus the remainder. Okay, and that is it for this example. I will see you in the next one.